promised you a video of this is the results of the video we took yesterday morning. We ended up taking about it was about 2.5 hours worth of video yesterday morning, and I mean, like I was pretty disappointed at first. Like for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, I was like, oh, this is a very boring video. I mean, all you seen was the wind blowing the shrubbery. Thank you again. Blowing the shrubbery around and everything. And it was uneventful. But we ended up catching something within the last half hour. And I'll show it to you here in a few minutes. I'll explain what today is like. Today is very overcast. We are up in the mid 90s, mid to high 90s. Actually, the air is not like breathing air today. It's like you're breathing water. It's so humid out today. And that is basically the weather today. We in Sharon, we have a small event that goes on once a year, right before the 4th of July, called the Small Ships Review. You can look her up on the internet and you see the going on. I mean, basically it's a reason for people to get together, have a bunch of good time. There's drinking there, there's music there. It's advertised on the radio. It's actually live on one radio station. And what happens is we got the Shenango River that flows right through downtown. And people make homemade boats. And basically you're not allowed to use a real boat of any type. You're not allowed to use a gas engine to propel your boat. Now they do allow like trolling motors and stuff to help guide the boats down the river, but it's not supposed to be your main source of propulsion. It's supposed to just use the current. And I'd say about 25% of the boats don't make it down to the finish line because I mean, they travel about half a mile to 3/4 of a mile down the river, and most of them get waterlogged and sink to the bottom, and they end up pulling them back out and everything else. Because the Shenango River in our area is not really that deep. In areas it might be 8 feet deep, but in most areas it's like maybe 3 to 4 feet deep. So it's not really that deep. They can just pull it out no problem. But it's just comical with all these people with their homemade boats, and they always dress them up in different things, different ways, and they normally have a good time. I normally try to hit this every year. I think last year I didn't miss it, but this year I'm gonna opt out, or I would have gotten it on video for you guys. Maybe next year, if I think about it, I'll put it on video for everybody to see. It is something to see. But this year my allergies are really, as I would put it, they're really kicking. I got myself all doped up trying to fight the allergies and everything else. And I think a lot of it is due to the hot early weather, and also how humid it is. It really doesn't help. But yeah, that was my story for today. I think I'm going to be held up in the air conditioning for most of the day, where I can actually breathe halfway. And but I'll show you this video. We did find something, and I'll warn you. This is a pre-warning. If you're faint at heart, or if bored things makes you physically ill, this is a warning. Now you can pause my video here, go to the bathroom or go to the thing, and do whatever you have to do. Come back and restart it if you want to. But this is not for the faint of heart. Enjoy the results. I'll see you next video. Muzzle Mike, signing out.
Mike, it really screwed me now. Down here, yours are all hot. They left me my cigarettes. They ripped a hole right here and took my soul out. Now what do I do? Dude, I feel like I'm totally screwed.